What is something your dog does that you just can't help smiling at? My dog is a little too smart for his own good. One day I was in the kitchen when I heard him barking like crazy. I rushed over to see what was wrong, and he was standing in front of the door, barking at it. I opened it, thinking he wanted to go outside, but he just stood there. I was confused, but then I noticed he was looking at something. I followed his gaze and saw a squirrel on the fence. I laughed and closed the door, thinking he was just being silly. But then, a few days later, he did the same thing. I opened the door, and sure enough, there was a squirrel on the fence. This happened a few more times, and I realized he had figured out that if he barked at the door, I would open it and he could see the squirrel. I thought it was hilarious and started calling him the Squirrel Whisperer. But then one day he barked at the door, and when I opened it, there was no squirrel. I was about to close the door when he ran outside and grabbed his toy that had been left out there. He had tricked me into opening the door so he could get his toy. I couldn't believe it. My dog had outsmarted me.